First edition, Game 9. To start us off tonight, Around the World, Zoology, Midnight Madness, John Wayne, H2O, and Choose Your Weapon. Of the Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Cancer, the one north of the equator. The states on its eastern coast are Victoria, New South Wales, and Queensland. This canal stretches from Cologne to Balboa. I thought I had one, but now I'm thinking it might be the other. It was probably the other. Panama? Yeah. Sometimes your gut's wrong. The Kalahari Desert is on this continent. What's Asia? Second guess is Africa. Boy, it's the day for it, isn't it? Or maybe I'm just always wrong no matter whether I go with my gut or not. The pen is mightier than this. You would, huh? Jules Verne hero who went around the world in 80 days to win a bet. I never read it. I don't remember his name. I'm just going to make the joke. Phileas Fogg. This Australian marsupial's young are called joeys. Dogs have this type of teeth, but rats and mice do not. This burrower has armor of bony plates covered with horn. Groups of this small Arctic rodent periodically rush to their demise at sea. And there's a DOS game all about it, too. Came out roughly 4 years after this. Marco Polo believed this large mammal to be the legendary unicorn. It only makes sense with the horn on its head. And hey, I ran it. Studying too late at night burns this up. What is the midnight oil? If you thought about burning the candle at both ends, remember the category. It is the traditional late-night service held on Christmas Eve. Of which I played for many before I retired as a musician. The time when Poe pondered, weak and weary. A design on stationery visible when held to the light. The 1969 Best Picture showed the seamy side of New York life. This early TV hero recruited viewers into his secret squadron. Captain Midnight. Okay. His real name. The fact of his stage name was only a guess. It's my beer, Sergeant. He won an Oscar playing an over-the-hill marshal in this 1969 film. His campaign button read AUH2O. Think chemically. Gold water. His noble-sounding nickname. The sport which won him a scholarship to USC in 1925. Of course, all the macho guys do. In the 1955 film The Conqueror, he was miscast as this Asian warrior. Con! A sloshy sleeping experience. Aquatic game with 2 teams of 7 swimmers and an inflated ball. Where McCord, Hunt, Liddy, Barker, Martinez, Sturgis, and Gonzalez got nabbed. Took me a minute to recognize that one. A big gun, a big bottle of champagne, or a big hit on CBS. I don't know what network the reboot's on now, but back then, yes, CBS. An explosive military device, or in football, a long forward pass. Who said anything about military? Once used in battle, these light spears are now tossed in an Olympic event. This long, single-edged knife is named after a pioneer who fought at the Alamo. Second guess, Bowie knife. Ah. Damn. 3 instances, and those are the only ones I counted. Well. Double Jeopardy categories are World Wars, Trees, Women in Sports, Writers, Starts with C, and You've Been Warned. His novels include The Collector and The French Lieutenant's Woman. Matchbooks warned to do this before striking. Right, because you could light up the entire box if you don't protect the other matches. A branch from it is a traditional symbol of peace. Slang name for American foot soldiers in Europe during World War I. This Reich Marshal was second in command to Hitler. Disney would have given that to me if only I thought. He was told to beware the Ides of March. On the show, you wouldn't be able to get away with just saying Caesar. I'm not going to try that here with this menopausal text parser. The Japanese lost their Pacific advantage after the battle for this island. Midway. This is going to suck, but here goes. The Turkish site of the February 1945 meeting of FDR, Churchill, and Stalin. Oh boy. History isn't my strong suit. I don't have it. Oh well. Yalta. Alright then, let's rebuild. Germany ceded West Persia to Poland, Alsace-Lorraine to France in this World War I treaty. Longfellow's village smithy stood under its spreading branches. Chestnuts. Not too early. Congreve wrote that hell has no fury like this. Just a second. Tree on which alligator pears are grown. Alligator pears. I'm trying to think. There's a game show pilot I saw that mentioned this. Alligator pears. Alligator guacamole. Oh, god damn it. Avocado. Because an incorrect answer given was alligator guacamole. Branched off of that is my best guess. Its berries are used in making gin. Juniper. From the Latin, literally, a horn of plenty. Cornucopia. This chess term is Persian for the king is dead. Another moment. Dealing with a minor emergency here, so I'm just kind of trying to pop in between. Sorry guys, hold up. Major League Baseball bats are made from the light wood of these trees. Ash. Theme from Young and the Restless was renamed for this Olympic gymnast. Funny, we had the inverse on one of yesterday's games, and I managed to retain this one. Oh Lord, I'm going to end up butchering this poor girl's name. Komanechi, and it took it. This is going to run long as a result of what I'm dealing with at the moment, but that's okay. Like her late singer husband, she now hosts her own golf tournament. Bing's wife. Pioneer woman jockey married to Fred Astaire. Best known for the decline and fall of the Roman Empire. A Soviet holiday or a call of distress? In Dallas, they're cowgirls. In Anaheim, embraceable ewes. Don't tell me cheerleaders. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Embraceable ewes. All right. Charlton Heston fought a terrorist in the LA Coliseum in this film. Shirley Muldowney went to the top of this male-dominated sport. Her recent bestsellers are Salvador and Democracy. He created private detective Philip Marlowe. He wrote Lady Windermere's Fan and The Importance of Being Earnest. She can't run all the way off with it. Not unless I get something wrong. In Spanish, it's cucaracha. Yeah, that's right. I just said cock on network television. Do something. Sonny and Cher named their daughter after this virtue. Well, their daughter is now a man named Chaz, but yeah. In mystery books, it has the telltale odor of bitter almonds. Beginning with C. Now, if I stay quiet for Final Jeopardy, I can win. But that's not what I'm going to do, and I think everybody knows that. Cyanide. All right, then. 9,600 or bust on the Roaring Twenties. And by that I mean a century ago, not the 20s that we find ourselves in now. God, I can't help but think we'd be better off living then. Anyway, he made the famous solo journey from Roosevelt Field to Les Bourget in 1927. The transatlantic flight. Three straight. Pretty good. We'll do one more tonight, right after this.